You're watching 4-State Friday Night, proudly sponsored by Sticklin & Sticklin Law Firm, GN Bank, Crocan, and Neosho County Community College.
Welcome into Week 12 of the 4 States Friday Night here on KOAM. I'm Sports Director Ryan Blank alongside Ben McLeish. And Ben, it is the best time of the season. District championships on the line in Missouri, sectional titles up for grabs in Kansas, then Oklahoma playoff football, it's finally arrived as well.
That's right. It's the first week of playoff action in every state all at once, with the best of the best making runs at Glory.
One of those teams being the Carthage Tigers taking on Republic in our KOAM Game of the Week. Carthage knocked off Republic in comeback walk-off fashion during the regular season. First quarter, Landon West will start things off for the Tigers offense on the outside carry, taking it all the way down to the 5-yard line here. But it's now third down for the Tigers at the goal line. It's Zane Brown, and he's going to fire it down the middle to a wide-open Landon Bland for the score. Carthage goes up 6-0 after a missed PAT. But Republic is driving. Preston McCracken bursts free on the QB keeper, looking to go all the way. But look at this hustle. Malachi Douglas tracks him down and makes a touchdown, saving tackle. Republic looking to punch it in. The ball is loose, and Jordan Bruner's got it. Tigers waiting for a signal. The refs get together. They call it a fumble, and the Tigers take over. But Republic would force a punt and start a drive of its own. Back at the goal line, it's Matthew Pelfrey bullying his way into the end zone. Republic would end up taking the lead here, 7-6 going into half, but it's Carthage who dominates in the second half, taking down Republic 31-14 for the district title.
Another rematch from the regular season as Seneca welcomes in Cassville. Opening drive, here's Roman Miller in the red zone, taking it in for the score to give Seneca the early 7-0 lead. First offensive snap of the night for Cassville, and the Indians force the ball out of Mason Bryan's hands. Blaze Graham scoops it up and brings it all the way back to double the lead. Seneca back on offense. It's Miller who punches through the goal line for the score. Indians third of the night. The Wildcats do break the shutout. Here's Colton Rourke refusing to go down and gets Cassville on the board. Now 20-7, Seneca gives it to Miller again, and he breaks out the moves, finds an open lane, and answers his third house call of the night. Seneca cruises to the 47-14 victory.
Lamar Tigers eyeing a 14th straight district title, battling Holden at home. Lamar starts off with the ball, has third and long at the Holden 30. Sophomore quarterback Clayton Powell drops back, finds junior Brady Geyer for the early touchdown. Lamar up 7-0. Lamar's next possession, and they are facing a fourth down this time, but it's a fake. Senior wide receiver Trent Torbeck tosses it to Waylon Knowlton, who takes it 31 yards down to the Holden 35-yard line for a new set of downs. Lamar would capitalize. It's a 29-yard touchdown run by the junior running back Taron Williams to make it 13-3 after a missed extra point. After a fourth down stop by that Lamar defense, the offense takes over, and it's Powell's legs as he gets them all the way down to the 4-yard line, where Jaden Moore would take it up the middle for the easy score. Tigers take a 20-3 lead late in the second quarter. They win that 14th straight district title, 43-23 the final.
The Joplin Eagles eyeing revenge on the road against top-seeded Nixa. And Joplin would strike first in this one. Travion McCadney takes the handoff, bouncing off defenders and spinning his way into the end zone. Eagles lead 7-0. But Nixa would have a quick response. This bubble screen would find Scholar Brown, who gets a block, cuts outside, and showcases the speed down the sideline to tie it up at 7. Joplin was in control early in this matchup. Direct snap to Trenton McCadney, who has a ton of space, evading the defense and waltzing in for the score. Eagles regain the lead. Later in the half, Nixa trailing 21-7. Adam McKnight calls his own number and takes it himself, finding Pater to cut the deficit to 7 at the break. They would take over in the second half to secure the comeback win, 42-28 over Joplin.
The Bulldogs of Carl Junction eyeing a second straight upset on the road, this time against West Plains. After CJ goes 3-and-out in the opening drive, Jackson Taylor, he'll take over, and he has a 27-yard run. But the drive would stall, however. Still scoreless to begin the second quarter. West Plains' Ethan Miller looking for the deep ball. He's got Dominic Halen, who hauls it in for the score, 7-0 Zizzers. Back come the Bulldogs. Mason Gilbert rolling out. He's buying some time. He's got a man. It's Bryant Hanks for a big first down as they look to respond. Later in the drive, though, it's 4th and 7 for CJ. They need a big play, but this time Gilbert's pass is going to fall incomplete after facing a ton of pressure. That kind of day, the Zizzers defense having a good one in this one. Zizzers up by 15 at half. Carl Junction falls on the road in the title game 29-6 to West Plains. The district champions have been crowned in Missouri, with teams now gearing up for the state quarterfinals. But that's just a taste of the action from us tonight when we return highlights from Kansas and Oklahoma postseason football.
But first, a look at some scores from around the region.
Welcome back to the Four States Friday night. We have more champions to crown in Kansas, with Colgan and Labette County fighting for sectional titles. Kicking it off here in Pittsburgh with the Colgan Panthers battling the Bulldogs of Rossville. The undefeated Panthers coming off back-to-back shutout wins to open postseason play. Late first half, Colgan trailing by 14, but not for long. Clayton Adamson fakes the handoff off the direct snap, and he gets to the sideline, outrunning everyone for a long 52-yard touchdown. Early second half, off a Panthers fumble, Rossville takes advantage. Cannon Mitchell with the give to Cale Horgan, who runs up the middle and finds Pater to make it 21-6. Colgan would respond, going down the field. It's Adamson again, bullying his way forward, saying, "Get off of me," scoring for the second time to make it a one-possession game. However, the Bulldogs signal caller has other ideas. Third down and short, keeping it himself, and he gets past the line, racing for a long touchdown run of his own. It's 27-13 after a missed extra point. Start of the fourth quarter. Panthers, though, back in the red zone. And who else would it be? Adamson finds the end zone for a third time, breaking the Colgan single-season touchdown record. But it wouldn't be enough as the Panthers follow the Bulldogs 27-20.
Labette County looking for their first ever state semifinals appearance, hosting Ottawa. Grizzlies with the ball to start, going for it on fourth down. Aaron Wyrick to Nolan Nash, in and out of the hands. Turnover for Labette. Ottawa with the ball, Hayden Hull rolling to his right, looking for Aiden McCullough, but Barrett Hesstand would step in the way of that pass. Nice return here from Labette County. He would finally be brought down, in great field possession for the Grizzlies. A few plays later, Deontay Fields with the carry, finds a nice hole through the defense, makes his way in for the touchdown. 7-0 Labette County very early in this one. Second quarter now, Ottawa on the Grizzlies' 1-yard line. Jaden Knapp has no trouble making it across the line. We are tied at 7. Labette's next possession at midfield. Aaron Wyrick dropping back, firing downfield, drops a dime into the hands of Keegan Bates for an easy touchdown. 14-7 Grizzlies at this point. Grizzlies hold on for the win at home, heading to their first ever sub-state final, 28-14 the score.
In the Sooner State, Grove opening up the postseason against Sallisaw at home. Sallisaw quarterback Case Adams hands off to Jackson Harris on the first Black Diamond possession, but Grove's Will Dunaway and Gavin Wyatt chase him down and bring him down for a loss in the backfield. Grove's first possession, Colby Watson hands it off to Wyatt, who makes a cut up the field and gets the first down before being pushed out of bounds. Let's go to the next play. Watson drops back in the pocket, throws over the middle. He's got Isaac Sheffield, who makes a catch, comes down with his feet inbounds in the back of the end zone for the score. What a grab. More defense from Grove here coming up. It's Dunaway, Caden Mitchum, and Wyatt again, combining to stop Harris in the backfield again for a huge loss. After Sallisaw turned it over on downs, Watson, he's going to throw towards the back of the end zone again. This time, it's Brady Rutherford stretching out, trying to make the catch in the end zone on fourth down, but a flag would give Grove first down and goal, and it's Wyatt scoring, diving over the pylon to put the Ridge Runners up 14-0. Grove comes away with the win in the first round, 35-14.
Fairland Owls, winners of 3 in a row, hosting Wewoka, picking up late in the first quarter. Owls have a 7-0 lead. Kalen White with the carry, taking it deep into Tiger territory. Fairland's at the goal line. Carson Schertz leaping, diving over Wewoka's defense for the score, and the Owls keep pouring it on. Schertz is going to pass it deep downfield to White for the touchdown. Fairland with the ball again, and it's not deja vu. It's Schertz and White on the connection for another touchdown. Tigers Now on offense, Darius Woods looks for Mike Pisa, but De'Aaron Jefferson picks it off and takes it all the way for the touchdown as Fairland advances to the quarterfinals with a big win at home, 34-6, the final.
That'll do it for this week's edition of the Four States Friday Night. Make sure to stay tuned throughout the next couple weeks as the journey to state title games continue. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Let's make it a great evening.